Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Devbhumi Dwarka District, Gujarat State, the Sacred Shore of Sourashtra. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Devbhumi Dwarka is an administrative district in the state of Gujarat, India, that stands out as a focal point of intense spiritual devotion and structural development. Carved out of the larger Jamnagar district on August 15, 2013, its creation was intended to streamline local governance and honor the historical and cultural weight of the region. The district takes its name directly from the ancient city of Dwarka, which translates literally to the gateway to heaven or the land of the gods, Devbhumi. It serves as epicenter for millions of tourists and pilgrims annually, primarily due to the presence of the Dwarkadhish temple, one of the foremost Char Dharm pilgrimage sites in Hinduism. Geographically, Devbhumi Dwarka is situated on the extreme western tip of the Saurashtra Peninsula, hugging the southern coast of the Gulf of Kutch and looking directly out into the vast Arabian Sea. It covers a total geographical area of roughly 4,051 square kilometers and shares its terrestrial borders with Jamnagar district to the east and Porbandar district to the south. The geographical coordinates trace roughly from latitude 21.89 degree N to 22.31 degree N and longitude 69.33 degree E to 69.71 degree E. The maritime setting shapes its unique dynamics as it controls major coastal gateways, includes the sacred island of Bet Dwarka, and features highly strategic peninsula real estate like the Vakamandal region. The history of this land breathes through ancient Indian scriptures, specifically the Mahabharata and the Puranas, which declare Dwarka to be the legendary kingdom established by Lord Krishna after he migrated from Mathura. According to traditional belief and structural accounts, the original golden city was engineered by the celestial architect Vishwakarma, but eventually submerged into the Arabian Sea following Krishna's departure from earth. Modern marine archaeology conducted off the coast has actually uncovered structural remains, anchors, and artifacts that suggest a highly sophisticated ancient port city existed here centuries ago. In the historical era, the region was governed by various dynasties, including the Chaudas, the Saintuas, the Vagalas, and eventually the Gaikwads of Baroda, until it integrated into independent India. The district experiences a semi-arid climate that is significantly moderated by its extensive coastline along the Arabian Sea and the Gulf of Kutch. Summers span from March to June and can see temperatures climbing to around 36 degrees C to 40 degrees C, though the coastal breeze keeps it significantly cooler and less oppressive than inland Gujarat. The monsoon season arrives in late June and lasts until September, bringing erratic, moderate rainfall that dictates the local agricultural calendar. Winters running from November to February are exceptionally pleasant and mild, with temperatures comfortably hovering between 15 degrees C and 25 degrees C, making it the absolute peak period for tourism and exploration. While Devbhumi Dwarka does not host a commercial airport within its immediate borders, the closest air connectivity is provided by the Jamnagar Airport and Porbandar Airport, both of which connect to major Indian transit hubs. On the tracks, the district is very well served by the Western Railway network, with Dwarka Railway Station (DWK) and Kambalia Railway Station serving as critical stops for long distance express trains linking directly to Mumbai, Delhi, Ahmedabad, and Kolkata. The road infrastructure is robust, dominated by National Highway 947 (NH 947), which provides seamless multi-lane connectivity across the state alongside an extensive web of state highways maintained by the Gujarat government. According to the foundational data from the 2011 census analyzed post bifurcation, the population of the region that constitutes the Devbhumi Dwarka district is approximately 752,484 individuals. The population density stands at a relatively sparse 186 people per square kilometer, reflecting the open coastal terrain and rural agricultural expanse. Roughly 32.13% of the citizens live within urbanized clusters like Kambalia and Dwarka, while the remaining majority populates the rural villages. The gender ratio is healthy, tracking at approximately 947 females for every 1000 males, which scheduled castes (SC) and scheduled tribes (ST) comprise a minor percentage of the total local demographic profile. The community structure within the district is tightly knit, defined by an overarching ethos of hospitality, spiritual reverence, and coastal resilience. Hinduism is the majority religion, practiced by roughly 84.65% of the population, with communities like the Ahirs, Mirs, Robberies, and Brahmins holding prominent roles in local heritage. Islam is the second largest faith, practiced by about 15.00% of the population, with a strong presence among the coastal fishing communities, seafaring groups, and traders in the port towns like Oka. The people generally lead lives centered around religious calendars, maritime trade, and cattle rearing, preserving a peaceful, pluralistic environment across generations. Gujarati serves as the official administrative language of the district and is spoken natively by the vast majority of the population, accounting for roughly 88.12% of the citizens. Because of its geographic proximity to the Kutch region just across the Gulf, a district and significant minority of about 9.35% speaks Kutchi as their primarily used to communicate with the massive influx of the North Indian pilgrims and migrant laborers. In tourist centers like Dwarka and industrial pockets like Mithapur, basic English is widely understood by hospitality professionals, guides, and corporate workers. The cultural landscape of the Sacred Shore is vibrantly animated by the traditional folk dances, religious music, and unique localized crafts. The Ras and Garba dances are performed with intense fervor, especially during the Navratri festival, alongside specialized pastoral folk iterations like the Maniyaro dance, unique to the Saurashtra region. Navaratri, Janmashtami, the birth of Lord Krishna, and Diwali are celebrated with massive public processions, fairs, and the iconic changing of the Dwarkadish temple flag, Dwajarohan, 5 times a day. Handloom weaving, traditional embroidery, and pottery thrives in the rural pockets, passing down ancestral patterns that reflect the colorful identity of the local tribes. The educational ecosystem in Devbhumi Dwarka is structured under the State Education Board GSEB alongside central boards CBSE, focusing heavily on basic literacy and expanding technical training. The district features primary, secondary, and higher secondary schools across all its towns, with the literacy rate steadily rising through targeted government interventions. For higher education, the district relies on various arts, commerce, and science colleges affiliated with Saurashtra University. To feed the heavy local industrial demands of the chemical and manufacturing sectors, industrial training institutes ITIs and polytechnic colleges provide targeted vocational blueprints to local youth. The cost of living in Devbhumi Dwarka is generally how to moderate compared to major urban conglomerates like Ahmedabad or Surat. Real estate, rental markets, and daily essentials like fresh produce are highly affordable because the district is primarily agrarian and decentralized. However, in the immediate vicinity of Dwarka city, accommodation and commercial real estate prices experience artificial inflation due to the constant heavy demand from national and international tourism. The steady supply of local dairy products, grains, and groundnuts ensures that core dietary costs remain highly stable for the average household. The per capita income of the district aligns closely with the average performance of the Saurashtra region, driven predominantly by agricultural yields, industrial wages, and temple tourism revenue. Income distribution is higher concentrations in the industrial corridors of Kambalaya and Mithapur compared to the purely agrarian interiors of Kalyanpur. Residents of business comply with national and state fiscal laws, contributing through the goods and services tax GST, heavily generated by the hotel industry, oil refineries, and manufacturing plants. Local municipalities also levy structural property and civic utility taxes to maintain urban public assets. Administratively, the district is led by a district collector who manages revenue and civil administration alongside a district superintendent of police overseeing law enforcement. Politically, Devbhumi Dwarka falls entirely under the Jamnagar Lok Sabha constituency, represented at the national level in parliament. At the state level, the district is divided into two vital Gujarat Legislative Assembly Vidhan Sabha constituencies, Kambalia, constituency number 81, and Dwarka, constituency number 82. The local political arena is highly competitive, traditionally witnessing intense direct electoral face-offs between the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) and the Indian National Congress (INC). Both the central and Gujarat state government deploy specialized socio-economic programs tailored to the coastal and holy nature of the district. The central Prasad scheme, pilgrimage, rejuvenation, and spiritual augmentation drive has pumped massive funds into transforming the civic infrastructure, pedestrian paths, and ghats around Dwarka's holy sites. Agriculture focused schemes like the PM Kisan provide fiscal buffers to local groundnut and cotton farmers dealing with erratic rains. Coastal development policies, marine security programs, and renewable energy subsidies heavily promote the installation of massive wind and solar installation along the breezy shore line. For seamless administrative execution, Devbhumi Dwarka is divided into two district subdivisions, Kambalia and Dwarka. These subdivisions are further organized into four functional talukas, administrative blocks or tehsils. Jim Kambalia, the district headquarters, Dwarka, Kalyanpur, and Bandwad. The district encompasses six district nagarpalikas, municipalities, controlling the urban zones alongside a decentralized grid of 249 villages managed by local Gram Panchayat. This layout ensures that public service delivery reaches both the high density coastal pilgrimage points and the interior agricultural valleys. The district's hydrology is dominated by seasonal coastal rivers that flow from the internal highlands of Saurashtra out into the Arabian Sea or the Gulf of Kutch. The most spiritually famous waterway is the Gomati River, which flows right past the Dwarkadish temple, creating a holy estuary where pilgrims take ritual baths before entering the Sri. Other small seasonal streams like the Gi River and Varchu River flows through the district, heavily relied upon for agricultural irrigation. Because these rivers dry up post-monsoon, the government has constructed check dams and water harvesting systems to recharge the local coastal water table. The primary natural wealth of Devbhumi Dwarka lies within its extensive coastlines and its subterranean minerals geography. The coastal waters offer rich marine biodiversity, supporting a large scale ecosystem that provides livelihood to thousands of families along the Gulf of Kutch. The district features rich fertile soils suitable for cultivating oil seeds alongside dense limestone deposits supported by marine formations over millions of years. Its unique geography also makes it a gold mine for wind and solar energy, capturing powerful coastal drafts that drive clean energy productions for the state grid. The tourism landscape is anchored by world renowned spiritual and natural marvels that draw diverse crowds. The majestic five-storied Dwarkadish temple stands as the ultimate spiritual anchor, complemented by Bet Dwarka, an island accessible by ferry or the signature Sudama Setu signature bridge. The Nageswar Jyotirlinga temple, housing one of the 12 sacred Shivalingas, sits just outside the main city. For leisure travelers, Shivrajpur Beach is a pristine, globally certified blue flag beach offering crystal clear turquoise waters and eco-friendly water sports along the coast. The urban framework of the district comprises several prominent historical and industrial towns. Jamkhambaliya acts as the administrative nerve center, housing the district headquarters and serving as a major hub for the regional ghee trade. Dwarka is the primary religious, cultural, and tourism city, highly urbanized to handle massive visitor influxes. Oka serves as a vital port town, handling international cargo, naval operations, and journey transits to Bet Dwarka. Other notable towns include Mithapur, a planned industrial town built around chemical manufacturing, and Banwad and Bhatia, which act as critical rural market hubs. Employment in Devbhumi Dwarka is structured across three main pillars: heavy industrial manufacturing, tourism driven hospitality, and traditional agricultural fishing. The service sector provides thousands of jobs through hotels, transport services, restaurants, and tour operations centered in Dwarka. The industrial corridors offer corporate and technical employment in chemical synthesis, salt works, and manufacturing units. In the rural zones, the primary source of livelihood remains groundnut farming, animal husbandry, specifically dairy cattle rearing, and marine fishing operations based out of Oha port. Devbhumi Dwarka is heavily endowed with extensive sedimentary mineral deposits, making it a critical mining hub for Gujarat. The district is rich in high-grade bauxite, which is aggressively mined in the Kalyanpur Taluka and exported for aluminium production and refractory industries. Massive limestone reserves run parallel to the coast, serving as the foundational raw material for massive cement manufacturing complexes nearby. Additionally, the geography facilitates extensive solar salt production, where vast coastal salt pans evaporate seawater to yield industrial grade chemical salt. The industrial fabric of the district is robust, globally connected, and dominated by chemical production and mineral processing. Mithapur hosts one of India's largest chemical complexes run by Tata Chemicals, which specializes in producing soda ash, sodium bicarbonate, and industrial salt. Jamkhambaliya is highly famous across western India for its traditional high purity cottage industry of grass fed Khambaliya ghee, clarified butter. The district also features numerous bauxite calcination plants, mineral grinding mills, oilseed processing units, and massive wind farm clusters operated by major renewable energy conglomerates along the coast. Now, questions and answers. When was the Devbhumi Dwarka district officially formed? The district was officially formed on India's Independence Day, August 15th, in the year 2023, when it was carved out of the existing Jamnagar district to improve administrative efficiency. Which city serves as the administrative headquarters of the district? The city of Jamkhambaliya, often referred to simply as Khambaliya, serves as the administrative headquarters of the district. What are the four administrative talukas, tehsils, located within this district? The four talukas are Jamkhambaliya, Dwarka, Kalyanpur, and Banwal. Under which Lok Sabha parliamentary constituency does Devbhumi Dwarka fall? The entire district falls under the Jamnagar Lok Sabha constituency for national parliamentary elections. What are the two state legislative assembly Vidhan Sabha seats in this district? The two state assembly constituencies are Khambaliya, constituency number 81, and Dwarka, constituency number 82. What is the environmental significance of Sivrajpur Beach? Sivrajpur Beach is a globally recognized tourist spot that has been awarded the prestigious Blue Flag certification, indicating its extreme cleanliness, safety, and strict eco-friendly coastal management standards. Which major industrial giant operates a massive chemical plant in Mithapur? Tata Chemicals operates one of India's largest integrated chemical plants at Mithapur, producing massive quantities of soda ash and related chemical products. What is the primary agricultural product and local food specialty of Jamkhambaliya? Jamkhambaliya is renowned across India for its premium quality, traditionally processed Khambaliya ghee, clarified butter, alongside acting as a trading hub for groundnuts. Which holy river flows right adjacent to the Dwarkadish temple? The Gomti River flows directly past the Dwarkadish temple before draining into the Arabian Sea. What are the primary minerals commercially mined in the Kalyanpur Taluka? Kalyanpur Taluka is heavily rich in high-grade bauxite and extensive limestone deposits, which heavily feed India's aluminium and cement industries. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.